Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I've been very excited to read this book by Casey. I love their books and I don't even know why I waited so long to read it, especially with the premises of the story that made me want to eat and travel. A perfect book to the end of the summer. Theo and Kit have been a lot of things: childhood best friends, crushes in love, and now estranged exes. After a brutal breakup on the transatlantic flight to their dream European food and wine tour, they exited each other's lives once and for all. Time apart has done them good. Theo has found confidence as a hustling bartender by night and an aspiring sommelier by day, with a long roster of casual lovers. And Kit, who never returned to America, graduated as a reigning sex god of his pastry school class and now bakes at one of the finest restaurants in Paris. Sure, nothing really compares to what they had, and life stretches out long and lonely ahead of them, but yeah, it's in the past. All that remains is a unused voucher for the European tour that never happened, good for 48 months after its original date and about to expire. 4 years later, it seems like a great idea to finally take the trip, solo, separately. It's not until they board the tour bus that they discover they have both accidentally had the exact same idea, and now they are trapped with each other for 3 weeks of stunning views, luscious flavors, and the most romantic cities of France, Spain, and Italy. It's fine, there's nothing left between them, so much nothing that when Theo suggests a friendly wager to see who can sleep with their hot Italian tour guide first, Kid is totally game. And why stop there? Why not a full-on European hookup competition? But sometimes the taste of everything only makes you crave what you can't have. I love Casey's books, and this one couldn't be different. I was hooked from the very first chapter, and I wanted to read how these two met in the past and how they were dealing with an encounter in their new present, because they were different people, and that rediscovering was truly an amazing plot. Besides that, I love the setting of the story, being in Europe, and it really feels like we are experiencing these cities and the villages with these characters. We are eating what they are eating, we are drinking what they are drinking, and we are losing ourselves in the fun, serious moments they are having. It was truly a beautiful setting, especially when you consider that half of the book is from Theo's perspective and then the other half is from Kit's. That was amazing because you get different sides to the story, and that's what actually helps us understand what happened in their past, but also how they are dealing with meeting again and seeing the other person through different eyes. The person that they knew so intrinsically isn't the same one. That's the beautiful beauty of life and growing up. That's mainly what I felt during the book. Through both Theo and Kit's sides, we are able to see different people and to understand who they were in the past, their insecurities, and the work they did to actually become who they were meant to be all along. We see that especially with Theo and his own personal stories, but with Kit, there are little things that also make him become a better version of himself. Also, I absolutely fell in love with Theo and Kit as a couple. They had so many layers, with being childhood best friends to lovers and later on to exes that were rediscovering themselves and the others around them. I loved how unapologetic they were of their sexuality and what they liked. It was very refreshing to read. I also really loved how they were never truly hateful towards the other. There were just a few miscommunication aspects that led them there. It was very nice to see them acknowledge it and try to move on for both their sakes to maintain a beautiful friendship that they grew since they were kids. And don't even get me started on the chemistry they shared because it was pure fire. Finally, major kudos to all the side characters that also went on this journey alongside them. I love the moments they created with Theo and Kid and the friendships that were solidified with the traveling and the shared experiences. Strangers to best friends is actually such a good group on this book. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Happy readings.